Hello, welcome to another AQA exam question. This is from the November 2022 paper 1, so it is a non-calculator question. It says, here are some information, there is some information about 120 people who visit a shop. 3/4 of the people neither buy a coat or dress. 19 people buy a coat, 14 people buy a dress. So it says complete this Venn diagram to represent this information. So we need to show the whole data set of 120 people. The C stands for the people who buy a coat. The D stands for the people who buy a dress. So we've essentially got to fill in these 4 pieces of information here. You'll notice there's 4 lines around our diagram there. So if you pause your video, then have a go. Okay, so if we deal with the 3/4 first, so if we do 120 divided by 4, that gives us 30. So that's 1/4. 30 times 3 is 90. That's 3/4. So that is basically your neither people, the people who don't buy a coat or dress. So they're on the outside of that diagram. So the people inside the diagram are these 30 purchasers, these 30 people here essentially. Now we've got 19 people buying a coat and 14 people buying a dress. So if we add those two numbers together, we get 33. And that is, you will notice, slightly more than 30. It's actually 3 more than 30. And that's because those 3 people bought a coat and a dress. They bought both options. So now this is going to help us to fill in the rest of the diagram. So we know that 19 people bought a coat. So if we take away the 3 people that also bought a dress, that leaves us with 16. So these 16 people only bought a coat, but they didn't buy a dress. So they're the coat only essentially. Then if we take that 14, and if we do 14 take away 3, that will give us 11. So these 11 people bought a dress only. And that is it. So a lot of these Venn diagram ones are just very the sort of questions where you just got to really, really read them carefully, take your time, think about it very, very carefully. And here is the solution the exam board gave to this problem.